Well, now they can hear us. Do you want everybody to see you? Got to get close to the mic.
Okay, I'm close.
Got to get close. Got to get close because, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Welcome, everybody. As you probably all know, I am Dr. Pete, and this is the local bizcast. And my guest, who we have just been talking for like the last half an hour. You guys actually missed the whole show. Sorry. You'll tune in next time for it. No, I'm just kidding. Christina Brown,
Hi,
Moxy Westwood. Guys, come on. I am sitting here with the fame over here. It's amazing. You'll have to forgive me. I have been told by the professionals, we were just talking about this, that I have to do the right thing right in the beginning. Okay. And I have to ask all of our viewers to please, if you're enjoying the local bizcast on YouTube Live and Spotify, will you please go to the YouTube page and Spotify page and go hit like and subscribe so that we can continue to do this? The more likes and subscribes, I guess, the more popular I get.
Absolutely.
Is that important?
Very, very important.
All right, because I'm not doing this for me.
I know.
I want to do it for
you. No one's going to come to you.
No, that's so true. You could have the best product in the world, and if you can't explain it to what people would do, like, it's so sad. We talked about this on one of the last podcasts, that like if you can't explain to people what it is that you do, even if it's the greatest thing, we miss out on that, and that's really sad.
Yep.
So now you're going to drive.
Okay.
I'm giving you the mic.
All right. What do you want me to say?
I need to know what Moxy Westwood is all about. Come on.
Moxy Westwood is it's an amazing salon. It's beautiful, it's clean, and we are filled with nothing but talent. So as some of you may know, Moxy Westwood is a franchise. So each one is actually individually owned. At our location, we strive to have nothing but talent. So we have apprentices, we have our experienced stylists. Some people are still under the impression that it's a blowout bar.
Blowout bar. You told me this before.
Yes, which they did. Moxie salons did start out as blowout bars, but they've obviously acclimated into the beauty industry, and we have everything. It's full service, color, balayages.
Go ahead, tell the people.
Everything.
What? No, you got to explain to me. I don't know what everything is.
Like, we do it all.
You guys have spray tanning?
Spray tanning.
Come on, spray tanning. Go ahead. What else?
And hair cutting.
Okay,
we do the blowouts. We do still do the blowouts, of course. That is important. And when you have a function, wedding, we do bridal, everything. So basically, if you need something done, it's a one-stop shop. So you come in, you get your blowouts. When you need your color, you get your color done. You have an event to go to, you can come in and get your makeup done. Sometimes you can get your makeup done while you're getting your blowout.
Guys, come on.
That's something that we actually specialize in, because us moms and everyone's busy with work. You can get it done. We have our makeup artists work on you while you're getting your hair done.
Did you do this to Kelly? Because, by the way, my wife was there on Saturday afternoon, last minute.
Yep. We actually sent our people here.
You did?
Kelly ready right in the office.
Unbelievable.
She was getting her hair done and her makeup done at the same time.
Will you do that for everybody, or are you just doing that for...
We do it.
We do it.
We do that.
You're throwing me curveballs here left and right, by the way.
It is a separate charge.
Of course. You're getting an unbelievable service.
The convenience is there.
But she was over in Westwood on Saturday. This is just this past Saturday.
I actually did her.
You did? You did it?
Yep, I did her.
You didn't have to do that.
I love Kelly.
It looks beautiful. I love her too, but you don't have to do that. That was really nice. She looked amazing, by the way. She was stunning, and that was her hair was
happy. I like to keep her happy.
She
keeps me happy. My back, her and Dr. Deanne as well.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so you threw me two curveballs. You threw me the spray tan. You threw me the fact that you're going to come to people's places and do it there. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So, like I said, people are still thinking that it is a blowout bar, but we have an amazing color line. We use Goldwell color. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that, but you can check it out. Goldwell USA. It's one of the top color lines, very low in ammonia. As a matter of fact, I was actually there today. I was actually in a class this morning, even though I've been doing this for 24 years now. I actually am still learning. So there's
you can't ever stop learning. That's growth.
Exactly. So I was in a class this morning before here, running around like crazy. But it was really good. It's very informative. And then some of the people that couldn't make it, of course, we go back and we share what we've learned with everybody. But our staff is all very talented. They've been doing this
Sorry,
for
Kelly was
over-
just peeking over there. I'm like, well, you got to come in and model your hair, girl. Let's go. Sorry about that little distraction here. Bye.
But they've been doing it for most of our artists are involved over 20 years.
That's it, huh?
That's
A
the
bunch
ones
of
who are
rookies.
doing our real colors. Like I said, we have our apprentices that will help like with color applications. We formulate, but they'll do blowouts. They assist us, but they're all eager to learn, and they're all very talented. So
I just love the fact that you guys going through continuing education. I think that's
Yes.
the most important thing. Constantly growing, constantly know what the next new thing is going to be,
we
right?
send all our staff.
Yeah.
We bring educators from the color company actually right into the salon,
Right.
and they'll do the classes right there. It's actually a little bit more intimate because sometimes some of the classes can be a little bit larger, and sometimes people are a little shyer to ask questions and hesitant.
But when they come to you, everybody's
When
feel
they come, yeah,
comfortable.
because sometimes people,
Yeah.
there's no stupid questions, but sometimes people feel that they a little timid. But no, when they're in, it's kind of like we're all friends just hanging out like this.
Yep.
Just hanging out at the table and talking and asking your questions, and exactly there's no stupid questions, and that's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
So it's nice that we have that. But Moxie actually does that for all the salons. There are education. Some classes, like today was a separate one. There are some that we do pay for and we'll go and do it extra. But it is offered to all of the stylists. Continuing education is very important.
That's it. Guys heard it here first, but not last. I promise.
Exactly.
But you didn't
Exactly.
start at Moxie. Where you
I
come
did
from?
not
You
start at
said-
Moxie.
I need to
So-
know where you came from.
Where did I come from?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people ask it. No.
Yeah.
So I actually worked in a salon for 20 years. It was called the Grasshopper Salon. Some of you already know that.
Where's the Grasshopper
So
Salon?
that
Are
was
you allowed to
actually
say?
that was in North Bergen. She's actually the
Wait a
salon
second. On
retired.
Bergen Line?
Yes, on Bergen Line.
Do you realize I was on 64th and Bergen Line
Get
for
outta
like
here. Were you really?
I absolutely
So you
was.
probably knew Grasshopper. Maybe you went in there for an intro.
So there was a guy that used to come to see me from the Grasshopper. I can't remember his name. I'm never going to remember his name. I can't say it anyway.
Yes,
It's a HIPAA,
okay.
but still. You were at the Grasshopper? Wait, were you 4 when you were at the Grasshopper?
I wish. No, I started there right out of beauty school. I was 21 years old, and I went to college for like 2 years. Kind of like I've always been into the arts and involved with all of that kind of stuff, and was in an art program for drawing and painting.
You could do that too?
That's how I think I kind of started with this, like the
Uh-huh.
creativeness. And then I thought maybe I would do like graphic design, but that's all computerized. I didn't feel like it was creative enough for me. And once I was there, I was just doing things just to do them. Like, oh, maybe I'll try this. I'll do this. I'll do that. And then I got bored. And every time I was going places, or my friends were going somewhere, like, can you do my hair? Could you do my makeup?
Right.
Before I even went to school. So that's kind of how I actually got involved with all of this. And,
Hold on a second. That's not how all girls do it when they're growing up? There was something special about you.
Yeah, I guess.
There was
But you know what?
Go ahead.
Actually,
You
it's
can
funny.
toot your own
When I
horn.
was a kid, actually, my mom used to have one of those like little memory books.
Yeah.
And in those books, I actually put when I grew up, I wanted to be a hairdresser. So that was something that was there. But I always kind of knew that I wanted something of my own. But I was a little nervous. It's very scary. So, but I got involved, and I went to beauty school. One of my close friends, actually, her name is Melissa. She likes to take credit for this. But she
A little
told me,
shout
"Why
out to
don't-"
Melissa. And by the way, is she
Melissa.
coming up on the podcast? What are we doing over here?
Oh,
Where's
I don't
Melissa?
know. We'll find
She
out.
local
We'll
girl?
find out. She's Richfield Park.
All
Richfield
right,
Park.
Jersey enough. All right, Melissa, you're getting a shout out on the local bizcast here.
So we always joke around, because she was like, "Why don't you just go to beauty school? Just go to beauty school." And I'm like, I guess like I'll go to beauty school, try it. So I actually went for aesthetics first.
Mhm.
We didn't have like makeup classes like they do now. There's a makeup school like everywhere. You could take online classes. I didn't have all of that. So I went there first, and for makeup mainly, but I had to learn facials and all of that. But
you got to do the whole thing. You got to get the whole license.
Yeah, but I wasn't a healer. I wasn't into like that whole.
Right.
I did it. It was fun, and I got a job in the salon. And unfortunately, I had to do some facials to begin with, but it just wasn't my thing.
Right.
So being in the salon and watching the girls do hair and the color is what really drew me. Scary though, because you see all these things. It's very intimidating. All these bottles with numbers and letters on it, and you're like,
Uh-huh.
how am I going to know?
There's gonna be like formula, like
Yeah,
mathematical formulas. Are you either gonna put hair color together, or are you gonna put somebody on the moon? Like it's like
it's a
these are the
science. It
formulas.
really is a science, and you're like, okay, why are you taking this in the 7RV and putting it with this? Like,
Yes.
it's a lot. And I never thought that I would learn how to do it. Now I can formulate like with my eyes closed. I'm like, yeah, just, they call me now, like sometimes, well, what should I put on this?
Yep.
So Now it's like a nature, but that's how this all kind of came about. So I started, I went in and I loved it. I loved it. I finished it.
I can
So
feel your
had
passion
both-
through the microphone
yeah,
right now. Can you guys feel the passion? I feel it. I know she loves it. This
I
is
had
amazing.
both licenses, but obviously one becomes obsolete. So I got the mother license, which is the cosmetology.
Okay.
And that's it. I just started learning. And in that salon, I had a lot of, there was some older stylists. One of the other stylists who was a little bit older than me then became an educator for the color company. And I learned a lot from them.
Is this
I was the
Melissa?
baby.
Who's
No, this is somebody else.
She just told
She
you to
was
go
just my friend.
The only
She was a
shout
friend.
out was that she told you to go to
Yes,
beauty school. All right,
yes.
listen.
So-
She's not here today if you didn't make that comment, I'm sure. So thank you very much, Melissa. But
But
yeah.
yes. So, I was fortunate to have the opportunity to work there for so long and learn from so many great people along the way over the 20 years that I was there. But then my life changed and I had a baby, I got married, I've all the things that you're supposed to do, right? When you get big, grow up
allegedly, yeah,
finally.
you got an adult.
Yes. So we moved up here. I live now in Montvale.
Uh-huh.
So obviously North Bergen
Doesn't get much more local than that,
No, it
guys.
does
Let's
not,
go.
right
So
here.
North Bergen to Montvale. That's
Well,
your.
yes. So even though I'm actually from Fairview, but we came
Oh
up
my
here.
God, that's like
Fairview.
North Bergen North. Come on, stop. it.
100%.
It's right there. What are you talking
North
about?
Bergen Part 2, I always say.
Was it the
But-
Point Diner at the time, or what? Did it, which
Yes,
one
it
was
was
it?
the
Yeah.
Point. But
yeah.
before I left it, actually, that's when it became the Beacon.
Ah,
So,
gotcha.
yes,
I've been
yes.
there for
Sometimes
too
I
long.
miss the food there. I'm not gonna lie.
Where'd you go? Where
there.
else? Patsy's. What else?
I'm gonna give little shout outs, right?
Go ahead, please.
Well, I'm gonna give one Metropolitan Cafe, the
But
bagel
you-
store. my
Metro?
bagel store.
Hey,
Yes,
do you know them over there?
Metropolitan.
Those are my good friends. You have to
Where?
understand. Metropolitan. What are you talking
Which
about?
one? In Fairview?
Yes.
The Bagel Cafe.
Yes. Rocky, that's for you, buddy. Love you, man.
Rocky.
You know Rocky?
I
Of
know,
course you.
Rocky's not owner anymore.
No, I know he's not, but he's
My
my
husband's
boy.
friends with Rocky.
That's my boy.
Well, that's my husband's place. My husband's part owner of
Are you
Metropolitan.
kidding me? What is this? We're finding this out right now. Rocky, did
I didn't
I've
know
been
you
there.
were over there.
He would know me as Dr. Pete. Not as much as Dr.
God.
Gino. I
My
know he's
husband
been there
still
a while.
talks to Rocky.
Come on,
once
he's
in
one
a
of my good
while.
friends.
Oh, that's so
I mean, he
funny.
grew up. He took care of me when he had the bodega right around the corner for me
Yes.
before he blew it. Before
Yes.
it went on fire. Rock, I miss you, buddy. Love you, man. He still does my landscaping.
Yeah.
Stop. What
That's
a small
so funny.
world.
Wait, that's it. Now I gotta tell my husband that.
That's over.
But
It's
no,
all
I
over
see-
now.
I miss the spots over there. I miss
Yeah.
La Sorrentina.
Of course.
La
on.
Sorrentina.
That's where I did all my birthday parties for my my team. I did all
Mhm.
the
All the
networking at night.
pizza
Yeah, of course.
places.
Yeah,
Yes.
you just saw Mayor Rendo over here. That's the first time I
is that
met
who
him.
that
Was in
Oh,
Sorrentino.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
well, yes.
It's funny.
I
Him,
miss going
Corrado.
there.
You
Who
better
else?
watch
What
out.
else? Trying to think. What else was over there that we used to love? Um,
On the Beeline, I don't remember.
I just went to-
Tapas
I
used to be there, but I was in North
Tapas
Bergen.
is still
But
there. Tapas is there.
Which one?
Right there. On,
Tapas de España?
Yeah.
No, that thing went down in
No,
business.
it's there.
No way, unless they moved. I
No,
have
it's
no
still there. It's right there. Same spot.
All
It was
right.
a half a block down from the salon. I was on 82nd and Bergen Line.
You're insane. It's unreal.
So, yeah, see, now we know.
Okay, fine.
Now.
I will pivot Fairview to Montvale. Fine.
Okay, Fairview to
North
Montvale.
Bergen North.
Yes.
So you guys got up here when?
So we came up here in like 2020. I've actually been here this
Oh,
month.
all right,
This
yeah.
month actually is 5 years. My youngest daughter, Melania, was like 2 months old when
Oh.
we actually came here. And then my other daughter, Lily, who is now 7, she's over here.
You really are
So
adulting.
I am. I'm a big girl now.
Yes.
So
Does everybody tell you that?
finally grew up. It took a
Yeah.
while, but it's okay.
Because we still look like we're 6, right?
oh,
So
Yes, I wish.
God bless you. We do get out of here.
Eh.
Stop it. But
Gotta
all
start
right.
checking some other things out too now.
So here we are. We're in Montvale. Were you still driving down to North Bergen?
I
or no?
was for a short time. I was actually working there part time. I cut my hours, but I knew I wanted to be local for my kids and everything. So I started like weighing out options. Did I want to get a job at another salon here? And then they had stipulations. You have to have a following, which I had a following,
Right.
but were they going to travel up here? That was like another issue. So with Moxie, I actually went to beauty school with the owners of the franchise, the twins, Jen and Jamie. So I already knew them.
Is
and
Moxie a local franchise? Like it
they
started
are
in
local.
Jersey?
The first one was actually in Ridgewood.
Get out
So
of
they
here.
started here. Then they were all around local, like Montvale, Saddlebrook. Now they are, there's a
They've
bunch
grown.
of them. Yes. So I knew the brand already. And I started looking into it because I knew that at this point in my life, having kids and having it would be harder to start up just like Christina's salon. And I liked the brand. I spoke with them. They were using all top of the line products, the Goldwell product line, and I liked the business model. So I decided to take the jump.
Have you franchised before? Has anybody in your family franchised?
No, nobody.
How do you go? Like,
Nobody.
I've always loved that people that I need to know the story.
Yeah, we looked into it. I was, having my husband on my side. He's more a business guy too. Like I felt secure having him with me, and I started out my partner Bobby. We opened up together, and we started everything. We from day one. We took the classes, everything, and then I hired my team, and I partnered in one of my good friends who also is a stylist.
Are we gonna
and
give a
she
shout
wasn't
out? No.
That is Jackie, which most of you know Jackie. So Jackie
Hi,
has
Jackie.
partnered in with us now. So the team is myself, Bobby, and Jackie. So we are a great team together. And I couldn't have
CBJ.
done all of this
I
without
just made that up.
them and my staff.
Sure.
I have my people. I've had some along the way. Some have come and gone, but I've had my originals and I've had my people that are there. George is actually my cousin Jamie, who actually does the desk. Everybody knows Jamie because when you call up, you're going to most likely get Jamie.
All right.
So I
The
have
personality.
Oh yes, she is quite a personality. That's for sure.
Very.
But, yeah. So obviously, it's not just me. It's all of us
The whole team.
together. And I can't be there 7 days a week. So I'm lucky that I have the staff that I have. I have another girl, Kim. She's our makeup artist. She's wonderful. She's very talented, sweetheart. I trust them. Like I know who's there.
Yeah.
And George too. George, he treats it like his own. So he's like.
You guys have all went through the training. You all went through the ringer together.
Yes.
Come on, you have somebody in the trenches that you can trust. They're not going to let you down.
Yep.
I get it.
And Jackie and I, we are like Moxie 24/7. Like the two of us. Sometimes she's able to be there more than I am, more than I can be. But we are like constantly like this. We're like attached at the hip. Besides the friendship part, which I love. But
you were able to pull it off.
Business. There's never a conversation that does not involve business.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You guys go out to dinner. You're talking about.
At some point, and it's funny too.
The husbands don't get mad?
No, the husbands have their own bond. They have their own relationship.
Well, how long have you known Jackie for?
About 5.
So this is like a new relationship. You guys grew a really solid relationship.
Exactly. I mean, the salon obviously made us closer.
Of course.
We're open now 3 years, but I knew her prior. And then, like I said too, my cousin, she's family.
Sure.
She's in there. So it's nice having good people in the salon.
It's the most important thing. The team is the most important thing. We say this every single day.
Oh, absolutely.
I talk about it. I know you guys are getting sick of it probably, but my core values, and I always want my first core value to be my first 3, which is the wow, wow, wow. And they're the ones showing wow. Somebody's calling you on the phone or they're stopping in and they're going to see your team first.
Absolutely.
And they have to create that wow. And so when you have a rock star team, you create a rock star business.
I do. And sometimes you're still learning things, even though we're there now. 3, it's going to be, it's going to be actually almost 4 years, right? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I can't believe it.
She's getting
old. I am. Oh my goodness. But we're still learning stuff. Like, it's okay. Note taken. Next time, okay, we better make sure like we do this.
Yeah.
It's always like a new experience or something happens and to make us better. Like we want to we're always learning from mistakes or mishaps or something. I mean, it's in any business.
Like don't have your podcast room at 175 degrees when it's 70 degrees out right now. Sorry about that.
No, I'm comfortable.
Oh, okay, good. You like it warm? You like it in Florida over here? We're doing our podcast live from Florida right now.
I can't wait to be in Florida. Too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
But
constantly growing, constantly learning.
Yes.
And the education, everything. Come on.
I mean, I try, we try to be very open, like we're with our staff. Like if they need something, vacations or this or that, like, we have our rules. You have to have structure.
Yep.
Or else it's a free for all. But they're all respectful.
Did you know you had it in you?
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't.
What is your family like? I need to know what the parents like. Look at you. You are you're a business owner. You're a CEO. You're amazing. I can hear it in the way you're speaking.
We're gonna come on again. I'm gonna bring my team with
you. Got to bring the whole team.
Bring the team.
It's gonna be 294 degrees in here, but we're gonna fit everybody in. We got room. I can expand the cameras. You can see what we got going on over there. But like I can hear you're a businesswoman now.
Yes,
and it's just,
I
how
love
did you
it.
get to that?
It just kind of it's happening.
You have to.
you know, in the beginning, it's very like, you know, you want to be nice to everybody.
Mhm.
You don't want anybody to feel like they're going to leave or they're not happy, or, you know, you're not going to make everybody happy. Everybody's not going to be happy with you. And that's okay. That doesn't mean you're a bad owner or you're a bad business person. It's just that sometimes people just don't fit.
Yep.
And maybe they're not the right fit for our team.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're just not the right fit for what they need to produce
Yeah.
in their career, and they'll be better somewhere else. And you know, I'm still learning a lot. But like I said, it's nice to have people on your side and support and
Yes.
help. And I think that's what is helping me. But I'm learning. I'm you know, I was
You know, I'm
always a kid.
22 years into this, and I still don't know as much as you do in 3 years. So I'm getting a little jealous a little bit. I tell you, I'm like, maybe
No,
it's envy.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You guys are like,
Uh,
you guys got your thing going here.
Oh,
I love it. I'm
do you
very
see
happy
how,
here.
like, you talk about hair? Like, where is the hair? It's all gone. You could have seen me like 6 years ago, and I
Put
was a
some
whole different.
extensions. Fine.
You can
That's it.
throw it in here.
Yeah, we'll
Just take
put a
this
little
and put it
piece.
on over here like that. So, no, I'm really
can get
super impressed.
creative.
I can't believe that it's 3 years. Like, you've only owned your business for years. You
3
sound
years.
like a seasoned veteran. You're so mature in the way you talk about owning a business with
Yeah.
regards to constantly learning. I am always trying to learn. It's not like I want to make mistakes, but when I make mistakes, it's learning, it's growth.
Yeah.
I tell everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. It's you know, I've been in the business for you know, 24 years.
Shh, you're
But
not that
being in the
old.
business,
You can't
and
be in there
being
24 years, 18
I
years
know,
old.
I guess I wish. But being in the business and actually uh, being a business owner,
Yes.
you know, it's very different. You know, it's like I said, you're. Sometimes I started off like walking on eggshells. Now I'm like, listen, I can't. You have to make sure this happens and this happens, and the wheels need to turn.
Yes.
And you know, nobody can get their feelings hurt. And at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's not about them, but it's about our customers and how we
And the
how
vision
we
of what it is that
perform.
you want, right?
Mhm.
And if everybody's on board with the vision,
Yes,
then you're ready to rock, and you are
Absolutely.
rocking.
absolutely.
Oh
And
my
we
goodness.
try our best to please everybody.
Yeah.
We really do. Everybody has the passion, and everybody that's there loves what they do. They really do. They have their whole heart and soul into it.
That comes
And
from
we
you, though.
are.
You can, as I said, yeah, I make a joke, but you absolutely can feel it through the mic. When you watch this later, because of course you're gonna watch it 1,000 times, I'm sure
I don't know.
you're gonna
I
critique
might
yourself,
cringe at
but like
watching
you
myself.
can
I don't
feel
know.
the passion, you can feel how genuine you are through this microphone. I can feel it. I'm sure they're gonna be able to feel it as well. It's
I
amazing.
Hope so. I hope
Yeah,
so. I love what I do. I really do.
I can tell that.
I do.
All right, so tell me, Moxy Westwood.
Yes.
Tell me what we could do for you. What can the people of the local bizcast, the community that we are growing here, how can we help?
Come in and see for yourself what we are about.
All right, I
Come
like
and
that.
try us out. I mentioned this podcast, and I will just say you saw me on the podcast. We'll give you a free blowout.
Come on.
We'll give you 20% off of a service.
Guys.
Whatever your choice of service is, we'll give you 20%. Just say you saw it on the podcast, and that's what we'll do for you.
She didn't even tell me she was going to do that. I don't have my piece of paper here that everybody sees. Look at this.
Why not? Give it a try.
Give it a shot.
Try it for yourself. You got nothing to lose.
You get the opportunity to wow everybody, right? Like
Absolutely.
come on in. You've got nothing to
We
lose.
have a great vibe, but what we get a lot, what makes us stand out.
Yes. What makes you guys different?
We have a vibe. We really do. Like, we are kind of like the mix of like the new modern salon. Like, you need to get in and out, but when you come in, you still get that warm, old school hair salon feeling. Like, you know, oh, hey, Mary.
Right.
Hey, Susan. Like,
oh my God, how was the party? Blah, blah, blah.
You call up, you know, we get to really know our clients, and that's what's like, I feel like they're happy. They come there. They feel like it's like their second home. I mean, some of them are there more than once a week, or you know, they're coming there.
Kelly has been telling
showers. They're this, they're that, all their events. So we know everything.
Kelly has been telling me about you guys for years. Like, it's like how you did that. Kelly goes here, no. She goes to Moxie. She goes to Westwood. Like, it's incredible. So there's obviously something that you've got.
She'll shoot me a text. Can you get me in? I'm like, come right now. That's the other thing too, that we managed to get you in.
Yeah.
If you call us, we have an online booking option. But I always recommend people to call. There's nothing like that personal one-on-one feeling.
The personal touch.
And sometimes you can't get all of us online. It's good to have. I know sometimes you're in a rush, but you know what? Take 2 seconds and make that quick phone call, because chances are you're going to actually get what you need with that quick phone call, rather than going on there and being disappointed and saying, oh, I can't get that blowout at 1 o'clock. But we know
Who is
how.
telling people to call anymore?
It's
It's like the complete opposite. It's so old school. I'm the same
That's
way.
the thing, because you know what? We know how to manipulate the
Yes.
schedule and what we can do. We're like, you know what? You need to come in now. All right, this is what we're gonna do for you, and we'll get you in.
You'll move
We
things.
know
You'll move
you
things
have-
around.
And that's what people love about us. We always manage to get you in.
Well, what's better than that?
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
come on. You're
Yeah.
kidding me.
Yeah.
I know this
So-
is gonna be crazy. You got like 4 minutes left.
Oh, it's went
Did you-
quick. This
I
was
told
fun.
you that.
I was a little nervous.
You were nervous.
I was.
I always say the people who
Little
come
bit,
on here,
little bit.
I don't mind people being nervous. They shouldn't be, obviously, when you figure this all out. But when you're authentic and you're passionate and you are genuine, they're so easy. Then we have 4 minutes left, and
Yeah, this one really.
that's it. All right. So we're looking to
I-
invite people in. Go ahead.
Yes.
What else?
Well, we are hoping to expand.
Oh.
We do have some little surprises in store for everybody.
Okay.
And we will be taking over another location soon too. So stay tuned. You can follow us on our Instagram page. And
Where do we
our
find you on
Facebook.
Instagram?
Moxie Salon and Beauty Bar of Westwood.
There we go.
So just search that; it'll pop right up, and you can see all of our big news. We will.
Like when we do one of those Instagram reels, there's gonna be like things popping.
Yes,
like big
yes.
news and
Yes.
color and rainbows. I don't have that technology here yet on the podcast, but I will get there. So
Yes. Well, I'll give you the little sneak peek, but there has been a lot of gossip going around of the Montvale location. It's been a lot
you
of,
just spilled the beans.
That's okay. It's been a lot.
You're
of
allowed.
back
I
and
mean,
forth.
actually, I
I'm
might have.
allowed,
I think I
allowed.
might have spilled the beans on our
We're
thing.
It's okay. It's on there. That's why
Okay.
it's still a little. There's still a couple little things, things that we need to just get in order. But we are hoping to make the people of Montvale just as happy as the people of Westwood,
I love
Washington Township, Emerson. I mean, we're all over. So we get people from all over. And honestly, I have people that follow me still, people from North Bergen,
yeah.
even though, the locations, but they come to us. They come to me. They come to Jackie. They come to George. Like, that's what they do. They come to Kim.
They
love
come to the
makeup.
family.
Yes.
That's it. You
Yeah.
guys are family.
And I'm excited to watch the younger crew, the apprentices, grow in the salon too, and hopefully, watch them build.
Maybe
and
you'll take
we'll have
over
our
that
family.
show. Now he's
Maybe.
the president of the United States now. So
Yes.
there's a void in there.
Exactly.
You take over the
I would love
apprentice.
just to watch
Moxie.
them all grow and watch the talent.
Amazing.
bloom.
You're amazing.
So,
You did
okay.
incredible.
Thank you.
See
Thank
that?
you.
Now I got to do all of our closing business. So, ladies and gentlemen, Christina Brown, Moxy Westwood, and maybe Moxie Montvale, but beans spilled over here. She has created a great offer for anybody watching the bizcast, local bizcast. I don't know what free
Just
blowout,
men-
20%. Just say
Just
something and
mention
you'll
that-
get
mention
hooked
that
up.
You saw this and
awesome.
you want a free blowout because you saw me on here, or I will give you 20% off of like a chemical service color.
Amazing.
Keratin,
Like
whatever.
and subscribe, Moxie and Westwood. Or no personal stuff. We don't want to throw the personal stuff.
You
out there.
can. You can put
We got to
Christina.
build
Yes,
your
yes,
personal.
yes.
Go ahead. What's the personal brand?
What's my personal? I forgot. Oh my God. Christina Claire _ Moxie.
Don't mind her. She has 11 names, so it's okay. But we'll all figure it out at some point. So, ladies and gentlemen, Christina Brown, Moxy Westwood, and soon to be Montvale. This next Wednesday morning is our next bizcast, 8:30 a.m. I keep on saying, we're going back to our usual time. There is no usual time. We're throwing them out there whenever we possibly can. I will keep you guys abreast of all the information. But Lisa Anesi is a sound healer, and she's going to be joining me this Wednesday morning at 8:30 a.m. on our next local bizcast. But I just really want to say how fantastic you did.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love this. We got everything. Like when I do the podcast, I like to do the beginning, like how you got into things. Then I like to hear about the business and then what we could do for you. You checked all the boxes off.
I hope so. I hope everybody's happy.
You did
with
it in a
I
rock
tried my
star.
best.
And we wrapped it up in like absolutely perfect time. What does it say? Like 29:37?
Yes, we're almost there. Almost at the end.
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Are we going to get back
you
with
and your
all the
wife
crew?
are amazing.
Thank
and
you.
Come to the Spine and Health Center if you need a
Aw.
chiropractor. Honestly, they're all amazing here, and it's such a great atmosphere.
The wow
I have
experience.
to say, I'm a client.
2 businesses with the wow
I'm a
experience.
patient, I should say, right?
I'm not only a client, I'm the president, that type of thing over there. So anyway,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this edition of the Local Bizcast. We'll see you next time, Wednesday morning, 8:30 a.m. YouTube Live and Spotify. Hit like, hit subscribe, do everything you can. Thank you one last time. Bye,
Take care.
everybody.
Bye-bye.